While learning about domain ring portions with pictures, here are 8 poems from Friendly Skies by Aman Kawanyata, one for each of the portions in a domain ring. Now, a surprisingly pertinent preface. 2 roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. The path you take amounts to little more than that wherewith you become accustomed. Me, just now. Friendly Skies. Did not the sky befriend us all? Did not the leaf offer its due? Did not the bald eagle keep watch? Did not the husk protect our food? Did not the cliff refine its form? Did not the clouds align to warn? Did not the creek mutter its words? Did not the crow boast of its worth? Did not the shore shimmer with sand? Did not the grackle grin and gloat? Did not the bumblebee buzz by? Did not the willow weep with woe? Did not the snake plant show itself? Did not the bark chips pool themselves? Did not the sun gild our guffaws? Did not the sky befriend us all? Reflecting on a wedding. A man, a horse, a gun among the thorns. Dumb bird hungered will die for loving corn. This life below their gaze, with eyes in search of maize, and just one word, absurd, a sight this morn. A shot is fired across a lengthy field. Its leg is grazed, though phase remains like steel. No shriek or squeak emits, its beak is steeply dipped to peck the corn before its nose with zeal. Alas, along the ride is rough for 2. The horse, at worst from thirst, collapses soon. Their screams and cries and kicks are heard for miles, and chips are glasses raised to toast the bride and groom. Simple Fools. The stars and stripes will wave in air displayed, as bold and bright and brave as boys in blue, in black and white Victorians who choose to serve and yes protect for which they're paid. The stars and stripes displayed in air will wave, as cold and dark as nights when evil broods, in yellow rags but mostly red or blue, to serve and yes protect until the grave. If only brains or brawn uplifted us, the pen were mightier than swords of steel, and Gandhi lived not under British rule. Death would place us all in beds of dust and share a gentle kiss to show it feels and loves as life did all the simple fools. Rocket Shoes. I jumped over the moon with a pair of rockets aligned on my back, and the strength of my calves allowed me to fly. But honestly, it was because of the fortitude of my mind. They will build a temple in my name and a shrine because of my brilliance no fiat currency can ever buy. 2 on my back, I jumped over the moon with a pair of rockets aligned. The world will never be the same after my time. Could be the size of my stomach in relation to my eye, but honestly, it was because of the fortitude of my mind. The apocalypse came without any of the usual signs, and I was just busy carving up my slice of American pie, when at night I jumped over the moon with a pair of rockets aligned. The 4 horsemen rode faster than the speed of light. In fact, the end of days has already passed us by, but honestly, it was because of the fortitude of my mind. All significant problems of the past have been left behind, because we knew what, in part, but we did not know why. So I jumped over the moon with a pair of rockets aligned, but honestly, it was because of the fortitude of my mind. A very romantic pedant. Dear drug addict, I'm assuming, in my backyard, if you can read this letter, if you are literate enough to comprehend, please do nothing but read carefully and grant these amicable requests. I've recently lost millions in Vegas with wanton carousing to blame, making me a volatile personality liable to snap like an overburdened bough at the slightest whiff of a B and E. I adjure you not to attempt one at my residence. This fortalice, good sir, shall be defended as if by noble Normans of the medieval order of Solomon's Temple, as if I were Richard himself. I have sundry items for pernicious missiles, and with utmost resourcefulness can fashion a mighty arbalist from rubber bands and tongue depressors. Maugre fisticuffs, my position is that of a chivalrous Templar beset by a solitary fool. Wamba, you errant caitiff of my yard. You found sustenance in my garbage and recycling bins, which is commendable as solid proof of your adaptability. 2. Still, you're an unwanted interloper. Leave already, unless you wish, sojourning yeoman of the wild hinterland, otherwise known by legal documentation as my property, the issuance of an earnest pledge of defiance. In that dreadful case, vagabond, rather than deign to pugilism and barbarism as uncivilized men-at-arms, I'm going to call the sheriff's office. Pax vobiscum. Scrambled. Hi, I'm Sam. Uncle, hi. Shot you. No, you missed. Shot at you. Good, now go fetch the bullet. Bang, bang, fetch it in hell. Sam, I am. Hi. Uncle, hi. You shot? Missed. You? No. At you? Shot. The good bullet. Now go, fetch hell in it. Bang, bang. Slavery. The cows had turned purple, color of berries, Baxiferous break. I tipped one of them. Shucks, I'd say, 15. A 10 and 5 singles, for the delectable milk, sweet nectar of nips, of course. Then I tipped a couple over into piles of their own dung and piss. Shits and giggles is a mug, motherfucker. I'm an ebonics wizard, cavorting among the clay of terra firma, engendering now a mold crafted by dexterous palms and plied into King Arthur's castle, defending it for hours and hours against the, who was it? Saxons, Picts, Romans? Probably the Saxons, because later on Alfred was so great the Vikings' blood soaked the contested soil. Anyway, I killed them all, absconded with standards of golden eagles. Hid them to be irretrievable. Later, feeling the effects, I exhumed the artifacts and tossed a bunch into a time capsule. Later, the FBI found the treasures of antiquity, smelted the lot into wedding bands for, so a few should be, the legal pairing of any goddamn couple who was ever quixotic enough to believe in everlasting slavery. Old English. The work is a fire truck. Fire the truck is a work. Work is the truck of fire. Is the fire a work truck? A is the firework truck. Fire A is the work truck. A work is the fire truck. Truck fire is the A work. Death is my ally, so nothing can stop me from dying. Death is my ally, so nothing dying from me can stop. Death is my ally, nothing so can from dying stop me. Death is my ally from dying, so nothing can stop me. Forgiveness isn't a tree with many ramifications. Isn't a tree forgiveness with many ramifications? A tree isn't forgiveness with many ramifications. With forgiveness, isn't a tree many ramifications? While learning